Good afternoon, baseball fans. Welcome to Davis Street Baseball Field, home of the Youngsville Eagles. Eagles have just taken the field. They'll be hosting the Cambridge Springs Devils. The Devils are 7-8. The Eagles are 13-3. In conference play, the Devils are 7-7. The Eagles are 11-3. Today we've got Nate Lux on the mound. He'll be looking to shut down this Devils team that's been a little streaky to begin with, but they've had some injuries that I think they've recovered from, and I think this is going to be a good competition today. We're going to see Gordon Preston batting first, Riley Owen, and it was Preston Gordon, and Owen Riley, and Joshua Gordon. So you hold tight, and we'll be starting this game momentarily. Preston Gordon batting .234, 11 hits, 3 RBIs. And that first pitch by Lux is a strike. That one's fouled out of play down the right field line. Oh and 2. Preston. That one's a bit high. It's a ball, 1-2. That one's hit to second baseman Wyatt Dalrymple, who puts him away for the first out of the game. Owen Riley jolts one out to center fielder Matt DeSimon, who puts it away. 2 quick outs. Joshua Gordon. That first pitch is a strike. He reaches on that one, strike 2. Gordon's batting .432, has 15 runs, 19 hits, and 6 RBIs. That one's outside. That's a ball, 1-2. Just a little low. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back, out of play. It's going to stay 2-2. Two and two, 2 outs. There's a foul ball at the plate. It's going to stay 2-2. Lux pitches high and inside. Gordon has to duck. Now we've got a full count, 3-2. There's the pitch. He hits that one to shortstop Johnson. Throws him. Gets called safe with some hustle down to the first base. Brett Kanya, batting .522. He's got 12 hits, 5 RBIs. Left-hander, pops it high. Looks like it's going to be in play. DeSimon comes over, puts it away. That's 3 outs. We'll be heading to the top or the bottom of the first. We'll be back in just a moment. Left-hander Brett Kanya on the mound. Brett's ERA in his sophomore year is 0.00. So it's going to be quite a game today. We'll see how the Eagles can do. I imagine it's going to be a fairly quick game, and it's really going to depend on who makes the first mistake. Up to bat for you first is going to be Matt DeSimon. Matt's batting .564, 31 hits, 23 RBIs, and 2 home runs. Here's the pitch. DeSimon fouls that out of play down the right field line. 0-1 for DeSimon. There's one hit right to the second baseman. That's going to be a quick out. One out. Johnson at the plate. Johnson is batting .333. He's got 16 hits, 14 RBIs. I think today he'll be satisfied to get on plate or on the base. That one's low, inside, ball. That one's also inside. Johnson steps back. 2-0 for James Johnson. That one's fouled down the right field line, out of play. 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. There was some heat on that throw. 2-2. Oh, that one's in the dirt. Full count. There's a base on balls. Got a runner on first for Nathan Lux. Lux is hitting .479, 23 hits, 20 RBIs, and leading the team with 4 home runs. Eagles lost to Sagertown their last game. That's despite Lux hitting 2 home runs at that game. Shows bunt, but pass ball in the dirt. Johnson takes second. There's the pitch. Lux hits it to the shortstop, throws him out at first, advances Johnson to third base. 2 outs. David Manning steps up the plate. Manning's batting .347, 17 hits, 14 RBIs. Looking to see if he can get James home. That pitch is low. That's a ball. Oh, there's a solid hit. That's going to score Johnson. Nice single by Manning. And we've got a game. That one's in the dirt. That's going to be 1 ball for Dalrymple. Dalrymple is batting .362, 17 hits, 14 RBIs. He fouls that one out of play, straight over to the backstop. One and one to Dalrymple. Manning on first base. one's fouled straight back also. 1 and 2. Wind is kicking up a bit here. There's a little one put down by Dalrymple. Dalrymple gets called out at first. Nice hustle by Dalrymple. But we're going to head to the top of the second. We'll be back in just a moment. Remember, Broken Straw Live is a ministry of Broken Straw Valley Church. We meet every Sunday, 11:15 a.m., 29200 U.S. Route 6. That's at Connie's Notary. Love to have you come visit us, 11:15 a.m. Broken Straw Valley Church, every Sunday morning. We'll be back momentarily. All right, actually, the Eagles are going to come back in. Coach Durunda appealed the call and ended up being correct. So we're going to see Dalrymple is going to be on first. And Manning's going to be on second. We got runners on first and second. Head back to the bottom of the first. 2 outs. But looks like we're going to have some more discussion going on. So we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, and the Eagles take the field again. So on further appeal from the Cambridge Springs coach, the umpire reversed his call that he reversed of the other. So we'll head to the top of the second. So we'll see Matthew Ross, Quinn Zimmerman, and Tristan Mazadra. Matthew Ross is batting .349, has 15 hits, 14 RBIs. The Eagles are leading 1-0. The left-hander Ross on the plate. Lux hits it, or throws it in. Dalrymple fields it. Thrown out at first base. All right. Quinn Zimmerman, number 44, batting .231. He has 9 hits, 4 RBIs. He takes a ball on his first pitch. That one's jabbed to left field, where Talon Messel puts it away. Quick 2 outs. Now we'll see Tristan Mazadra. Tristan's batting .158. 6 hits, 1 RBI. There's a swing and a miss. Oh and 1. That one's hit right to Braden Baker. Puts him away. Quick inning there. We're going to head to the bottom of the second. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, Talon Messel is at the plate. Talon's batting .340. He hits one to the second baseman, gets through his legs. So that's going to be a single for Messel. Didn't even get to announce 16 hits, 10 RBIs. He's already on base. That's the way we like it, though. All right, 27, Cole Johnson, batting .279, 12 hits, 4 RBIs. He shows bunt. Messel takes off, There's the pitch to second base, past the second baseman. And Messel is safe at second base. That was a ball to Johnson. Johnson shows bunt, pulls back. 2-0. Messel, 3 steps, 4 steps. There's the pitch to the plate. That's going to be a strike. Two and one. That one's high. 3-1. Johnson swings, hits at the second baseman, throws to first, gets him out, advances Messel to third. So 1 out. We've got Lane Bucardo at the plate, batting .194, 7 hits, 1 RBI. He puts down a bunt, which goes foul. Nice attempt to catch it by Owen Riley. He's just not able to get it before he runs out of real estate. Oh and 1 to Picardo. That one's in the dirt, and that's going to score Messel, who was halfway home already. One and one for Picardo. Here's the pitch to Picardo. That's a strike. 1 and 2. On deck is Braden Baker. Gonna ring him up on that one. Two outs. Braden Baker batting .211, 8 hits, 5 RBIs. That's a ball. Baker's got an open stance in the box. He hits that one to the second baseman. And that's the third out. We'll head to the top of the third, where we will see Alex Dubé, Parker Schmidt, and then to the top of the order for Preston Gordon. We'll be back in just a moment. Alex Dubé, batting .059. He's got 2 hits, 1 RBI. Hits that one down the third base line, and that rides the line the whole way. It's a long single. Parker Schmidt, batting .133. He's got 4 hits and an RBI. Lux throws back, and Dubé gets back easily. Lux to the plate. That was called a ball inside. There's a pass ball. Dubé advances to second base. Two and 0 to Parker Schmidt. There's a throw. That one just was thrown back to Johnson just to get the runner back. Johnson didn't even approach the plate. There's the pitch to Schmidt. That's a strike. 2 and 1. That one's outside. 3 and 1. There's a swing and a miss. Full count. There's the first out of the game as Lux retires Schmidt, sets him down swinging. Still a runner on second. We got Preston Gordon, who flew out. High pop fly, shallow right, and that was put away by Dalrymple. That pitch is low. That's going to be a ball. Same spot, another ball. There's a swing and a miss. 2 and 1. There's a pass ball. We've got a runner on third. There's a strike. There's another strike, sets him down. Riley had a deep ball to center field his last at bat. That's a strike. DeSimon put him away. That one's high. 1-1. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-2. There's a swing and a miss also. After the first single, Lux strikes out the next three. We're going to head to the bottom of the third. We'll be back momentarily. All right, DeSimon, who sort of started a trend with hitting to second base and get thrown out, hopes to break that trend this inning. Shows bunt. That one's high. That's going to be a ball. That one's fly to the right field, and it's put away by the Devils. Parker Schmidt retires Mr. DeSimon. James Johnson, who was walked his last at bat, looks at a high ball. That one's fouled on the right field line and out of play. One and one for Johnson. Johnson watches a high ball come in. 2-1. That one's called a strike. 2-2. There's a high overthrown ball that puts the count back to full. Brett Kanya had shaken off the first couple pitches. He nods at that one, bringing the heat and gets him. Johnson sits down swinging. Nate Lux. His last at bat, he had hit to shortstop, was thrown out. 2 outs for the Eagles. Eagles looking for a hit. That one's low, drops out at the bottom, and Lux takes the swing. Oh and 1. 0 and 2. Right down the middle. Let off on that one a little bit. That one's outside. 1 and 2. Steps out of the box. Everyone resets. That one's low. 2 and 2. Timeout called by Lux. Steps. Shakes out his legs. Two and 2 to Lux. Here's the pitch. That one's high, full count. Lux steps out. Back in the days of the Cleveland Indians, that one's inside, and it worked for Lux. He got walked. Mike Hargrove used to be known as the human rain delay. I think Lux, being the pitcher, he knows how to throw off another pitcher a little bit. They're sort of getting that rhythm, and he helped break that rhythm and worked out pretty well. Dave Manning, who hit a single his last at bat, is up. Lux is going. There's a throw to second base. He got him. Lux caught stealing base. All right, we'll head to the top of the fourth, where we will see Joshua Gordon, Brett Kanya, and Matthew Ross. We'll be back momentarily. Joshua Gorton tries to swing around on that one, send it down the left field line. There's a little chopper set to Braden Baker. And that's actually going to be a single. Runner on first. And Joshua is a speedy runner. Second time that he's done that. Brett Kanya had a deep fly to center field his last at bat. There's a strike. Luck shakes off the pitch, finds something he likes. There's a pitch, there's the throw. Throws a little late. Gordon takes second base. One and one for Kanya, who takes it to right field. And then he's going to take home plate. So double score. Long single by Kanya. Brings the speedy Joshua Gorton home. 2 and 1. No outs. For Matthew Ross, who hit it to Wyatt Dalrymple, his last at-bat, who was thrown out at first. That one's chopped up the center. We have runners on first and second. Go-ahead run is on base for Quinn Zimmerman, who flew out to left field his last at-bat. There's a strike. That one's chopped down out of play, hits the bus. Oh and 2 for Quinn Zimmerman. There's the pitch. That one's handcuffed. Baker grabs it out of the air, infield fly. That's the first out. And Tristan Mazadra, who had hit third base and was thrown out by Baker his last at bat, is at the plate. 1 out, runner in scoring position, and that's a high ball. That one was called a ball. 0 and 2. Or I'm sorry, 2 and 0. Three and 0. Runners on first and second. There's a pitch. There's the strike. 3-1. Lux to the plate. Swing and a miss. Full count. I'm not sure what that call was. That was considered no pitch. We'll reset to 3-2. That one's called strike. Alex DeBay had a single his last at bat. Lux is going to sit down. He's pitched all he's going to pitch today. Dalrymple is going to take the mound. Lux is going to take catcher. So we're going to take a quick break as we swap out some pitchers. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, so we've got Johnson taking over at second base. We've got Nate Lux catching, and we got Dalrymple, who's coming in to face Alex Dubé, who had a single his last at bat. There's 2 outs. Score is 2-1. We got runners at first and second. Runners take a short lead. Dalrymple to the plate. That one's hit to Johnson. Throws him out at second base. So we'll head to the bottom of the fourth, where we will see your Youngsville Eagles. And we'll see Manning, Dalrymple, and Messel. Be back in just a moment. All right, batting here in the bottom of the fourth, Dave Manning had a singles last at bat. Kenya is still throwing hard. That one's low. One and 0 to Manning. It's a nice afternoon. Probably high 70s. There's been some breeze. There's a pitch that's a strike. 1-1 to Manning. That one's way high. 2-1. Low strike. You get a full count, 3-2. That one's fouled out of play. It's going to remain 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. That's high. He'll take the base. So runner on first for Dalrymple. Dalrymple hit it to the second baseman. Showing bunt. That's going to be a strike. That one's in the dirt. Catcher overthrew that one. And Manning takes second base on the error. One and one to Dalrymple. Dalrymple puts down the bunt. Beautiful bunt. Still gets tagged out at first, but Manning advances to third. Did exactly what he needed to do. So we got a runner on third. We got Messel up, who had a single his last at bat. We've got one ball. There's a pitch. That's a swing and a miss. 1-1. That one's fouled out of play. 1-2. Manning was halfway down the third base line towards home. Eagles are looking to capitalize if they can on a pass ball. That one almost was there too. 2-2. Have timeout called. Looks like Brett Canya's coming off, and he has some pain in his arm. So it looks like we're going to have a pitcher's change. We'll be back in just a moment. Quinn Zimmerman is coming in to relief pitch. He's got a 2.67 ERA, 0 wins, 0 losses, 9 appearances, 2 saves. Very summer-like day today. And there's summer-like bugs out too. Probably the buggiest day that I've seen this season so far. Zimmerman's a right-handed pitcher. He throws over the top.
Messel. 2-2. 1 out. There's the pitch. That one's low. Full count. That one's in the dirt. Messel will take first base. We've got runners at the corners. Cole Johnson, who hit the second base, is thrown out at first his last at bat. Looking to bring home Talon. Messel steals. We have runners at second and third. They threw down towards Manning. First pitch was a ball. 1 out. Runners in scoring position. Johnson steps back. Almost gets hit. 2-0 for Cole Johnson. There's the pitch. That one's in the mud. That one's not far enough away for Manning to take advantage of it getting past the catcher. So 3-0. That's not a real cricket. That's someone's phone. That's in the dirt. We got bases loaded. One out. Bases loaded. We have a timeout called. Take this opportunity to remind you that Broken Straw Live is a ministry of Broken Straw Valley Church. We meet every Sunday at 11:15 a.m. We meet at 29200 U.S. Route 6. That's at Connie's Transportation, Connie's Notary, Johnson Transportation. Small event venue. So we'd love to have you come visit us, 11:15. All right, Lane Bucardo at the plate. Lane struck out his last at bat. He swings that one down that left field line, but it goes foul. So that's going to be a strike. 0-1 for Bucardo. He's looking to make some contact and bring some runners home. There's another swing and a miss. He's down quickly, 0-2. There's the pitch in the dirt. One and two for Bucardo. That one's in the dirt also. 2-2. Still not a real cricket. There's the pitch. There's a swing. 2 outs for Braden Baker. Baker hit also to the second baseman his last at bat. Baker in the box. That one's outside. That's going to be a ball. called for a balk. So that brings home Manning and advances Messel and Johnson. There was a Baker makes it. I guess he's safe. We're going to see a challenge here, an appeal by the coach. So we're going to take a timeout, and I'm going to wait and see what the coaching crew says here, or the umping crew, sorry. We have the runner scoring if he's safe. And we have runners at the corners for Matt DeSimon. There's a swing and a miss. So we got Johnson on third. We got Baker on first. We got DeSimon at home. DeSimon pops that one high. Oh, it falls. And that's going to score Johnson coming. Oh, Baker almost came home. Bat was in the way. The ball went sideways. If he would have come in, he probably would have scored. So we're at 5-1. We've got runners on second and third. There's a strike to Johnson. That one's fouled straight back. Johnson's down 0-2. Runners on second and third. Johnson down 0-2. Score is 5-1, 2 outs. That one's in the dirt. That one goes wild, and here comes, that'll score Baker. And DeSimon takes third. Pass ball. So 1-2 to Johnson. Baker scores. So this is a 4-run inning, and we'll call it a 5-run inning on the pass ball that DeSimon scores on. So 7-1. Bases are clear. Johnson's at bat. 2-2. That one's outside, full count. He's going to walk on that one. Everyone was confused for a moment. All right, Johnson on walk. You got runner on first. We've got Lux, who was all decked out to go catch some balls. Has to change back into Superman baseball hitter here. And with Lux taking the plate, that is a bat around the entire order. Big fourth inning. There's a throw. It was in time. Johnson tagged out. So we actually didn't get to bat through because Lux didn't get to take a swing. All right, top of the fifth. Your Eagles are leading 7-1. We will see Parker Schmidt, Preston Gordon, and Owen Riley. We'll be back in just a moment. Right, Parker Schmidt takes the plate. His last at bat, he struck out swinging. Dalrymple to the plate. Fouled straight back. 0-1. There's a pitch and a strike. 0-2. That one's called a strike also. As you heard, one of the fans thought that was terrible. conference going between Cambridge Springs and the ump. There was a warning given by the ump for one of the fans. Preston Gorton set down swinging his last at bat. That's a ball. 1-0. There's a strike. One and one. 1-2 now. That's a ball. 2-2. That one's fouled straight back. It'll stay 2-2. There's a swing and a miss. 2 outs. Owen Riley at the plate. He was sat down swinging his last at bat. That one's taken left field. That's going to fall fair. And that's a long single for Owen Riley. Runner on first. We're going to see Josh Gorton, who's 2 for 2 for the day. He's had 2 little nubber hits that he was able to get on first base. Very fast runner. There's the pitch. That's outside. One and 0 for Gorton. That one's low. 2-0. Two and 0 to Gordon. Here's the pitch. One's hit fouled on the left field line. 2-1. one's hitting the gap. Messel off the end of his glove, throws to third. Riley makes it. Got a speedy Josh Gorton gets to second. Got runners on second and third. 2 outs. Runners on first, second, and third. Sorry, full base. Strike. There's another strike. Matthew Ross hit a single his last at bat. That one's fouled out of play. Hits a car in the parking lot there. So here's just a pro tip for any of you visiting Davis Street Field. Do not park anywhere near the front behind this fence. Your car is going to get hit. That one's high. One and two. That one's hit out of play. And another car in the parking lot. Anytime you get one of these left-handers up here, this is a distinct possibility. That one's outside. 2 and 2. There's the pitch. That one's hit foul also. It's been quite an at-bat for Matthew Ross. He's keeping it alive, still 2 and 2. Dalrymple looks in. Hit and run is on. Ooh, hits that one. That one's going to be trouble. That falls. That's going to score 1, 2. We got runners on first and second. Double score 2, 7-3. Runners on first and third. First pitch is a strike. That one's outside. Quinn Zimmerman flew out to left field and flew out to third baseman. There's a strike. One one. That one's popped up and behind us, out of play. 1-2. There's one hit to Cole Johnson. He throws him out. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. The Eagles are leading 7-3. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, up to bat, and the bottom of the fifth is going to be Nathan Lux, Dave Manning, Wyatt Dalrymple. Zimmerman continues to warm up. All right, here comes Lux. The first, Lux had hit the shortstop, was thrown out. His last at bat, he walked. He went down on. No, just that's it. This is third at bat. That one's in the dirt. Bounces wild. 1-0. That one was called a strike. Lux gets a piece of that one. Goes foul. 1-2. Here's the pitch. Lux hits that one. It's bobbled by the pitcher. Thrown to first. Lux is safe. Little infield single there for Lux. And that brings up Manning. Manning had a single and was walked today. There goes Lux. There goes the pitch. He's safe. It goes past the backup, and he's at third. So Lux takes third on the error. Looks like we're going to have a little change of catcher, maybe. I think Tristan Mazadra might be coming in to swap for catcher. We'll fill you in once we figure out what's going on. We'll be back in just a moment. Okay, Tristan Mazadra at catcher. Matthew Ross is in left field. Got 1-0 to Manning. That one's in the dirt. Lux scampers home as Mazadra pops up with the ball behind the plate. Looks him back. 2-0 for Dave Manning. That's a strike. There's a hit through the gap for Manning. Lux scores. Single RBI for Lux. Still no outs. Dalrymple pokes it down the left field, out of bounds. Oh, and 1 for Dalrymple. That pitch is low. Manning scampers back. Two and 0. Dalrymple, or 1-1. Let's try this. See if my fat fingers can hit these. Now 2-1. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. Okay, that's an out. Messel, single, walk. Runner on first. Score is 8-3. That one's fouled. It's going to be a strike. Messel puts down the bunt. Speedy Talon Messel, safe by a mile. Runners on first and second.
Come on, guys.
One out. Cole Johnson. Hit to second was thrown out. Got walked his last at bat. Takes a big swing, misses. That's a high pitch, 1-1.
Yeah.
There's another low one. There's a strike. 2-2. There's called strike. 2 outs. Ricardo, 2 strikeouts so far today. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. Eagles are leading 8-3. That's in the dirt. It's going to be a ball. That one's called strike. One and one. 1-2. And looks like Talon was caught stealing. So we'll see Picardo come back up next inning. Head to the top of the 6th. The Eagles leading 8-3. For Cambridge Springs. We'll see Tristan Mazadra, Alex Dubé, and Parker Schmidt. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, Tristan Mazadra hit to third base and was thrown out. And then he had a called strikeout his last at bat. That one's in the dirt. 1-0. One's hit to right field. Gets over Ricardo's head. It's going to be a double. Stand-up double for Mazadra. Alex Dubé had a single in the third. Hit one to Johnson, his last at bat. Was thrown out at first. That was a ball. Lux popped up with it. Runner was stealing, tried to throw him out at third. Wasn't able to get him, so the runner advances the third. You got 2-0 to the hitter, 2-1 now. No outs. Runner in scoring position. There's another ball. Three and one.
Hey guys.
That one's hit deep to left field. That's going to score Mazadra. It's going to be a long double for Dubé. Devils aren't going anywhere. They're still in this. 8-4. Runner on second. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll see Manning. Manning pitches. Dalrymple. Dalrymple is going to go to first. So we have on first Dalrymple. Second base is Cole Johnson. Shortstop is James Johnson. Braden Baker at third. Lane Ricardo right field. Matt DeSimon center field. Talon Messel left field. Nate Lux is still behind the plate. No outs for Parker Schmidt. Got a runner on second. Called strike. Called strike out his last at bat. There's a swing and a miss. That was a crazy play. Ball was behind the batter, hit his bat, went fair. Lux tagged him out. Lux is laughing. So that's going to be a fielder's choice. Runner's still a second. That's a strike. That one's a ball. Manning. Make sure that Dubé gets back towards second. Not too big of a lead there. There's the pitch. There's a strike. Two and two. There's one that's hit up in the infield, snagged by Johnson. 2 outs. Runner on second. Owen Riley, who had a single and came around to score his last at bat. There's the pitch. Foul tipped backwards. Oh and 1 for Riley. He reached down to grab that one to Simon. So single. Moves to Bay to third. Riley on first. And 3 for 3, Joshua Gorton at the plate. Gordon's got speed. He reaches, swings, misses. Well, foul tips it, but same in effect, strike. Manning throws to first. Riley gets back easily. Swing, foul tip. 0 and 2. high pitch. Riley steals second. Runner on second and third. Two and two. Pokes that one. Hits Manning's glove. Goes to Dalrymple. He gets the throw out at first. So we're going to head to the bottom of the sixth. We'll see for your Eagles, Lane Bicardo, Braden Baker, and Matt DeSimon. Just a reminder that Broken Straw Live is a ministry of Broken Straw Valley Church. We meet every Sunday at 11:15 a.m. We meet at Connie's Notary, also known as Johnson Transportation. Just look for all the school buses is what I'm saying. Come visit us 11:15 a.m. That's at 29200 U.S. Route 6 in Youngsville, Pennsylvania. Love to have you come visit, worship with us. So Owen Riley still on the mound. Got some other changes out here, but we'll have to wait and see what's going on. We'll be back in just a moment. All right, Lane Bicardo. He's had 2 strikeouts, swinging. Hits that one to the shortstop. Gets thrown out at first base. Good contact for Bicardo. Baker had a single his last at bat. Ended up coming around and scoring on a pass ball. That one's hit to the third baseman, gets past him. Shortstop grabs it, but Baker's way to first base by then. So nice single by Baker. Matt DeSimon had a single his last at bat. That one's low. One and 0 to DeSimon. Baker's staying pretty close to the plate. That's chopped to the second baseman. Chance for a double play, but nope. DeSimon is going to second on the overthrow. The error. So DeSimon has a single. Two outs. For Johnson. Runner in scoring position. Second base, Simon. That one's popped high. It's going to fall. And it's going to bring DeSimon around.
Good job.
So runner on first. We've got two outs. Two outs. Lux, who had a single, a walk before that. Hit it to the shortstop, was thrown out his first at bat. Lux pops that one high down the left field line, goes out of play. That's a strike. There's the pitch. That's ball. 1-1. One's fouled down the right field line. And he was able to catch it over the fence. Nice catch. We're going to head to the top of the seventh. And in the top of the seventh, we will see Brett Kanya, Matthew Ross, and Quinn Zimmerman. Back in a moment. All right, 45, Brett Kanya, who has had a pretty decent day, 2 for 3, 2 singles. He stands in. That one's called a strike. That one's outside, ball. That one was called a ball. He zings that one past Dalrymple for a single. Matthew Ross. Sometimes they talk about stuff that I just can't share with you. So Nate Lux comes over and adds some equipment to his personal protection. Matthew Ross hits that one to Johnson. Chance for 2. Gets it. Double play.
Great game, guys. Great play.
Two outs. Quinn Zimmerman's plate. Quinn's 0 for today, 0 for 3. Pitch is a strike. That one's popped right to Johnson. And that's going to be the game.
Great job.
Score is 8-4. Beautiful day for a game. It took a lot of pitching to get this one to get across the end line here, but the finish line. But they did it. Now they're going to be on. Next home game is going to be Wednesday, and it's against Maplewood. Big game. So it'll help determine where the Eagles fall in their playoff spot. But final regular season game Wednesday back here at Davis Street. We'll see you then. Broken Straw Live, ministry of Broken Straw Valley Church. Come visit us. God bless you. Have a good night, everybody.